Hey, welcome back to day 11. Let's get right into it. We're gonna, we're gonna, I got a dog hair in my mouth. Uh, we're gonna continue where we left off yesterday, and that was Anki, or RTH, remembering the Hanzi. We're gonna go through 20 20 another 20 characters today. We do that every single day at 20 new characters. We're going to study Chinese characters, and after that we're going to hop over Lexi Rise and start. Well, before that we're going to do Anki to reinforce the characters that we learned from RTH, and then finally after Anki we're going to head over to Lexi Rise and we're going to start cramming vocabularies, and hopefully I'll get to some of the sentence that I added to the deck, which Rise allows you to. It's pretty much like Anki, but on their platform. So on top of the flashcard review system, they have some cool features with it too. So that's the that's that pretty much consists of my whole schedule. What I do to try to learn Chinese. So, unlike other days, what I'm going to do is talk less and then, if need be, maybe make a remark or add some commentary. But other than that, if you're tuning in, go ahead and put on some music and study along with me, because it's going to be really quiet for most of these streams. And that's what this is. This is just me, pushing, grinding through learning a language and having as much fun as I can. But in the beginning, it's like anything, it's going to be really dry because I'm picking up the most common words, trying to understand at least at to an intermediate level, so I can start consuming all these cool comics, web novels, and video games. So in the meantime, you tag along, watch me fail, give up, get frustrated, whatever it is. But I think we have it's been a pretty solid schedule. This is day 11, so, and today we're gonna hit 100 Chinese characters, and not 100 Chinese character where I know how to pronounce it, but I at least n- know the characters and one at least one of the meaning for that character. And I know the stroke order, so I know how to write it. So it makes it easier for me to acquire new words that uses these characters. So I'll explain more when I get to Lexi why that's a big deal, at least for me. So yesterday we stopped at bribe, and today, so bribe was pretty much a shell, and then we go, what was it? Bribe shell, to possess, to possess, to possess, possess. There we go. That's what it was. I didn't look at that. That was just from yesterday, being able to visualize what uh, associate visual to the word bribe, and then the primitive for each character, and playing it basically of like a GIF in my head of the characters. For example, this character is the shell, and then bribe is the character for possess. Is pretty much makes composed of two characters for possess. Here's the character for shellfish, and then this is a character for uh, what is it? Is it like a, was it in front of? I need to think of that word. But what it basically means with the character for flesh is is at least the image I have, or the GIF I have playing in my head, for the word possess is where the character on one side, and then the character for by one side. I think that's what it's for, and then the character for flesh down here uh, is a GIF of a person with flesh pretty much bubbling, uh, like protruding, all this like bubbly flesh protruding from from the side, and then you have a whole bunch of shells uh, coming, forming the faces for each of the fleshy bubbles that protruding out of the side. And then there's people trying to bribe the person with those, that that the protruding flesh, and then people try to bribe that person with more shell. And if the person accepts it, and it gets sucked in to the side and added to the other protruding bubbles. Hope that makes sense. But at least that's the GIF I play in my head as, that I associate with the word bribe, the character in the word. So that was yesterday's character. For today, we're gonna do 20 more, and we're gonna hit 100 characters. Tribute. Tribute and item. Tribute item. For this character, I I imagine, I picture a person summoning a sword, pulling a sword out of its mouth as a precursor to a summoning ritual, standing in the center of a magical circle or a summoning circle. Hopefully, that's vivid enough that I can recall it later on. And that's pretty much forms the basis of this remembering the Hanzi. The original one's remembering the kanji for Japanese learners, and this one is the Hanzi for Chinese. And basis is to attach associated image with each character. That makes it easy to recall the word, the meaning, to re- to recall the meaning, or yeah, easier to remember the meaning. Day, summon, summon. Ooh. So saber, like another element, when it appears to right, it is stretched out like this and like this, when to the left another element. So it is referred to as saber when it's like that. Okay. All right. Mm. For or fourth chair or primitive is a nail, nail or spike, nail or spike. Okay. And when it's used like this, meaning a thumbtack, thumbtack. Okay, thumbtack. Sting. Sting. I don't know why I went ahead and drew the character for what's that? That's day, and that's is that I, or is this I start with 3-stroke? I think this is I. Crest, crest, crest. Alright, I have 5 more left to go. Hook or fish hook. Second. Hook, fish hook. Fly, fly. Babuis, babuis. Okay, that's it for today. Last character, the hunter for characters, Chaos. And after this, we're gonna head over to Anki and start studying. I'm gonna bury this card, suspend this card for now. I'll fix it later. I don't know why there was an error. 10. You probably guessed right. I'm running through Anki just to reinforce what I just learned in the RTH book, reviewing yesterday's previous words from characters from previous days, on top of today's 20 new words, 20 new characters. Oh, what was pill? I think it was something about oh, was it something like that? Cut pill pill. Oh no. So do that. So oh, the pic the the visual was baseball player popping pills with the candy Pez, popping speed pills to help them perform better on the on the field, out in the field. I got that one wrong. Stomach. Uh, flash. To fortune would be stick mouth to fortune. Bright would be a sun and a moon. Prosperous with two sun. Tell fortunes. Generations. Pills. 3. 8. 8. Pill. I know this one. This one's trouble. Neato. Was it diamond? No. Nito. A leader. Leader. I have to go back and study this. What? 41. Okay. Let's put that down. I'll have to go back and study that. 41. Okay. Daybreak. That's below, and then a drop. Magic wand below. Magic. Is it below? Below magic. Below. Oh, it's just below. Sing would be that. This is a ode. Tongue. I think it might be drop needle in the mouth. Tongue. Can't remember why it stands for tongue. I'll look it up. Character 40. This was a leader. 4 is what was 4? Was that 4? Yeah, that was definitely 4. What was this? Nito, drop a Nito. 1,000. Okay. Leader. 1,000 Nitos. 10,000. 10,000 Nitos. Right. Uh, 5. Early. Tongue. 1,000 Nito. 1,000 tongue. Sparkling. Above. I. 1. One. Divination. Divining. Divination. 1,000. Generation. 1,000. Rising sun. Baseball. Country rising sun. Good. Middle. 6. Levitating. Leviathan. Levitating. Magic. Magic. 1. Magic card. Magic card. Sitting above and then below. Above, below. Up and down. Up and down. Up and down. A card. Nice. Divine. Divination. Goods. Middle. sparkle. Sparkle. Sing. Up and down. Let's go. Above, and then we have below. 5. Elimination. Soap. Oh, it was supposed to be on the bottom. I do hard on that. Card. Daybreak. Below. Page. Oh, 100. I went too fast. So 99. White year. 100. Above. 4. Tell fortune. Was it? Tell fortune. Pill. Pill. Tell fortune. Below. Tongue. Meter. 1,000 needles. 1,000 needles. Tongue. 1,000 tongues. Mouth. Mouth. Tongue. Mouth. Mouth. Tongue. Liter. Liter. 1,000. Like this. Like that. Like that. Like that. 1,000. Divine. Above. Middle. Middle. Card. Above. Card. Oh, yep, I know that one. Oh, that's not below. Below is this. Awesome. So we got that out of the way. Now the last one thing we're gonna do is review the cards from Lexi Rise. Go vocabulary, start reviewing. The cool thing is there's already characters that I recognize. For example, this right here is a Lato or Lato, and oh, how do I go back? Oops, accidentally did that. She for time. I got that. I'll put hard for now because I accidentally flipped the card. Okay, with 36 minutes into the stream, we still have about 24 minutes left. Let's try to finish this in 24 minutes. That is hit. Yes. Subscribe. 订阅。If you're tuning in, go ahead and 订阅 because you're gonna be able to catch when I give up. If you don't see any notification that I'm going live, like multiple days, I've probably quit early, and you can make fun of me, and then make a reply to my video saying ha 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 you gave up. Well, it's pretty childish. Don't do that. Just kidding. That's you have the power to do that, and I need to hold myself accountable so that doesn't happen. But yeah, 订阅 to follow along on the journey. 明镜 mirror bright mirror. Clear, a bright mirror. Okay. 明镜.
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 明镜. Xia. There you go. The character I learned earlier. And I know, since I know the meaning of the character, it, immediately I was able to recall the definition for the character, and then also made it easier for me to recall, or at least see the word and be able to pronounce it.
Xia.
Sha. Oh, I shouldn't have second guessed myself. See, I knew it. See, now I don't have to worry about the character in Lexirise since I'm learning it using RTH method. Now I just focus on how to pronounce the words. And there are some characters I haven't encountered yet in the RTH. So, but overall, though, it helps me kind of make sense of some of the when there's multiple characters and I understand some of the characters. It makes it easier to to uh, to to retrieve the meaning for that word, since I already know part kind of what the meaning is, because because the known the meaning of some of the character that makes up the complete the word gives me hint to figure out what the word is and the meaning for that word. 下
下.
下
下.
下 woman 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 we
我们.
woman 生生
生.
生生装法 forward
转发.
转发
转发.
转发
转发.
转发看 watch
看.
经 is invite
经.
经 she is the business event
是.
she 开
开.
开中 middle
中.
中记
至.
记
至.
记周累周累周累周累
周六.
周六周六she do attempt
试图.
试图
试图.
试图
试图.
试图试图ก็改改嘴嘴改嘴改嘴改嘴
采取.
采取
采取.
采取采取
采取.
采采采
采.
采
去.
去采采去 adopt 采取几几几几几机构机构
机构.
机构
机构.
机构机构
机构.
机构
机构.
机构
机构.
agency organization 机构
机构.
strictly forbidden
严禁.
严禁严禁严禁
严禁，
严禁
严禁，
strictly forbidden 严禁 lighten 严
减轻，
减减轻减轻 about inviting 轻
减轻，
减轻 lighten 才去才去才去
采取，
才去 lighten 轻轻轻轻轻轻轻 no 才轻轻机构机构 organization
机构，
机构 organization 机构这个轻轻减减轻
减轻，
减减减轻 What happened? My card flipped. I didn't press anything. Strictly forbidden. Yan
严禁，
yan
严禁，
严禁严禁再禁
减轻，
减轻禁走起
措施，
错西
措施，
错
措施，
做西
措施，
错西
措施，
错西 measure 做西
措施，
做西 measure 中单总单总单
重担，
重重单
重担，
重单
重担，重，
重
重，
重
担，
单
担，
重单严禁
严禁，严禁，
严禁重单 heavy burden
重担，
responsibility 重单
重
在一起小哦休息 forbidden measure
措施，
作息照小 at school
在校，
在校
在校，在校，
在校 at school 校
校，
在校 at school 急眼 private
私营，私营，
急眼
私营，
急眼
私营，
急眼在禁严禁
严禁，
严
严禁，
严禁禁
严禁，
严禁严禁
严禁，
中单
重担，
中单吸引 private 休息 late or measure
措施，
吸引 private
私营，
吸引早修 at school
在校，
在在
在校，
在校 at school 在校周六周
周六，
周六六
周六，
周六周六
周六，
周六
周六，
周六吸毒
试图，
试图休息 what is it? Measure.
措施，
周期。枸杞。周六。
周六，
周六。
周六，
周六。measure。周期。
措施，
作息。
措施，
作息。作息。
措施，
作息。作息。采集。
采取，
采集。采集。adopt。吸毒。吸毒。
试图，
稀土。稀土。周六。周六。
周六，
周六。周六。
周六，
减轻。
减轻，
减
减轻，
减轻。减轻。
减轻，
吸引。
私营，
吸引。
私营，C，
吸引。
私营，
那说够老。
老，
老。
老，
不是。
不是，
不是。老。
老，
Okay, and that's it for today's stream. I think tomorrow I might look into Magaku and other, because I'm trying to figure out, trying to find a deck that I can cram with all the with a that's already pre-built with the sentence I need. Maybe the 500 most common sentence, so I can cram it, and within a month or two, I can read at least basic beginner level reading, because right now I can't read anything, at least make sense of anything. So it would just be too much time invested trying to read something where I'm constantly having to look up the words. So if I could cram at least the most common or words that are appear most frequently in webtoons, then I might be able to uh, uh, accelerate my my learning. Yeah, speed up my learning. So because I don't want to spend months on end just to be able to read some web novel or a webtoon. Want to at least try to get the kind of the hang of what words there are, kind of piece it together within context, and then add, add what word I don't know to my flashcard, and then I can just cram that. And over time, I start building, you know, a larger what is it, mastery of my Chinese vocabularies. Yeah, can't think straight, especially with my scratchy throat and my just whole area around my nose and my sinus is just throbbing. Eyes are burning. But yeah, that's it for today. Can't skip a day, right? So tomorrow we'll see how I feel. If anything, I'll hop on just for a little bit. Other than that, thanks again for tuning in. That's day 11. That's insane. We're almost there. Okay, almost. I feel like me getting to day 10, past day 10, is already a lot. Like, that's a pretty significant milestone for someone like me learning a new language when I already had a difficulty with language in general. Yeah, thanks again for tuning in. I'll catch you tomorrow.